What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of Self-Aware Narcissist Sundays. Y'all, this series right here is dedicated to my other self-aware narcissists, to people who are just, who might have narcissistic traits, toxic traits, and they're trying to actively be better. This is my series for that, y'all. Today's episode is gonna be a little different, y'all. Today, I got a voicemail from somebody who thinks that they are a narcissist. We're going to listen to the voicemail and get my tips on it. So here we go.
Hello, Lee. My name is Chad. I'm a 46-year-old narcissist, and I'm just have questions on the therapy that you received and the name of the therapist who helped you deal with your narcissism. I would like to know the name of that person or information on that person. I guess again, I'm 46 years old and I've been a narcissist since birth, and I have caused a lot of destruction in all my life, in relationships and friendships and everything. And I want to get a handle of this before I get it, because I know as we get older, we get worse. And I want to get a handle of this and to manage it and defeat it. Yes, I'm asking Lee, what was the name of your therapist, and how did that person help you? I would like to know I'd like to know that. And I recently have started therapy, but I doubt that the therapist I'm talking to is a therapist on narcissism. But however, yes, I just want to know the name of your therapist and how did you deal with your narcissism and work with it? Because I really want to get the handle of this before I lose more and more out of my life, and it's getting very painful losing people that are good people, and I don't want, and I'm getting tired of that. So yes, my name's Chad. I'm a narcissist. I've been a narcissist since birth. And so I just want to know how you managed to, I just want to know the name of I just want to know how your therapist and how they, just how he help you, and maybe they can help me as well, or you can help me as well. Thank you.
So yay, y'all. Finally got a narcissistic person to leave me a voicemail. So first of all, my therapist, is only in North Carolina. I've already talked to her about helping people outside of North Carolina. She's only based in North Carolina. So that's what that is right there. So you can find how I found my therapist, y'all, is I went on the website psychologytoday.com. Psychologytoday.com. You can search by your zip code, your area code, whatever. And I typed in, you can search by specialty. So I typed in narcissistic personality disorder specialty. And I went through each person, and they had to specialize in NPD. They had to specialize in narcissistic personality disorder. Like, you go on psychologytoday.com, it has to be in the top 3 specialties: personality disorders, mood disorders, or just narcissistic personality disorder. It has to be in the top 3. It can't be a general specialty. It has to be one of their top specialties. That's how I found mine. Her top specialty is personality disorders and mood disorders, and she's based in North Carolina, like Greensboro, North Carolina, y'all. So if you're in North Carolina, just shoot me an email, mentalhealness85@gmail.com. But as far as I picked I picked a woman therapist. I noticed he said he has a therapist and his therapist is a man. That's cool, but for me, I know my problem was connecting. My problem was my emotion, connecting to other people's emotions, right? So I've decided, society tells you that women are more in tune with their emotions. That's what society told me. So I was just like, let me get a woman therapist that can help me get more in tune with my emotions. And has she done that? Yeah, the therapist that I work with, she has absolutely helped me get more in tune with my emotions. But the reason that therapy works for me is because I'm honest. I'm open, I'm honest, and I'm vulnerable. And the only reason I'm open, honest, and vulnerable in therapy is because I trust my therapist. Like, I trust my therapist with my life, because she's literally saved my life. You have to trust your therapist, regardless of who they are. You have to trust them to be honest with you. You have to trust them in order to be honest with them, because only when you're honest with them can you get help. Can you actually start to work on yourself and take the advice they give to you and apply it in real life? Because that's what I've done so far in my life. I've just applied what I've learned in therapy to my real life, and I listen to people. I feel like I've learned to communicate a lot better. Because yes, as he said, the older narcissistic people get, the worse they tend to get, because you start losing more people, not just through your relationships being bad or you being toxic, because people pass away. You get to a certain age where things just start getting taken away from you. So and the fear of being alone can drive a lot of people crazy. It can drive a lot of people mad, and just hopefully drive some people to therapy to work on themselves. Because like I said, I had to lose my wife, my kids were gone. They didn't trust me. My kids were scared of me. My finances were messed up. I was overweight. Y'all, had so much going wrong in my life that I had no choice but to go to therapy. I had no choice but to go up and be open and honest and vulnerable in therapy with my therapist, because I'm still doing it right now. Because yes, if you don't change yourself, if you don't change your behaviors, people are going to start leaving you. Yeah, can you find another wife? Can you find another husband? Yeah, absolutely. But you're going to regret losing this one. Because you had this one for a long time for a reason. This person fit you good. Every day that goes by in your life, even if you marry somebody else, even if you begin a relationship with somebody else, you're going to think about this person that you missed out on, that you couldn't treat good because you decided not to work on yourself. You have to be willing to take criticism. You have to be willing to not only trust your therapist, you have to trust your partner. You have to trust your friends. You have to trust your inner circle. You have to trust the people that are around you, because if you don't trust them, why are you with them? Why are they with you? Why are they around you? Just to serve a purpose, just to use? No, you have to be able to trust them, y'all. You have to be able to trust the people that you're around. You have to be able to trust the people that you're with. You have to be able to trust those people, because if you don't trust those people, then you're just wasting your time existing in this relationship dynamic, in this relationship space. Because that's the reason therapy works for me, is because I absolutely go in there and I feel like I'm going to cry sometimes. I'm nervous. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I used to be ashamed of therapists, y'all. I really want to be ashamed of therapy. Because right now, I'm in a stage right now in my life where I've self-isolated a lot. I've isolated myself a lot, y'all. I don't talk to anybody. I'm scared. I just live a life of fear, it seems like sometimes right now. Because I stopped trusting people. The people I did trust, like trusting my friend, backstabbed me. But that's not going to stop me from trusting other people. Yeah, I just cut them out. If you betray my trust, if I trust you, you betray my trust, I just cut you out. I communicate. I communicate a lot better. I'm more open with people. I talk to more people, but I just don't trust a lot of people. You have to earn my trust. My therapist earned my trust over time. It takes time. It takes time. 1, 2, 3 therapy appointments is not enough. I've committed to going to therapy for the rest of my life. I know his name was Chad. He said he's 46. I've been in therapy when I get to his age. I would have been in therapy for 14 years. Because I'm not going to stop going to therapy, y'all. Therapy is not a video game. You don't beat it. You see what I'm saying? You don't beat it and go to the next level. You don't beat it and go get another video game. But yeah, you have to find a therapist that you trust and that you're willing to be open and honest and vulnerable to. And you have to be willing to take some criticism from the people around you. You have to be vulnerable to them. And being vulnerable to them, yeah, that's cool. But you have to allow them to be vulnerable to you as well. And their vulnerability might hurt your feelings. The people who are around you, when they start getting vulnerable with you and open and honest with you, it's probably going to hurt your feelings, because you're probably not going to want to hear what they have to say, because they're going to tell you about yourself. They're going to tell you how bad you treated them. They're going to say, hey, you've been a bad person. You've been a horrible boyfriend. You've been a horrible husband. Hey, you've been a horrible dad. But if they are still in your life and allowing you the chance to work on yourself, don't mess it up. Work on yourself. Be open and honest with yourself, because if you don't, I promise you, if you don't, you're going to miss out on a lot of life. You're going to miss out on a lot of love, and you're going to regret so much. You're going to live a life of regret, despair, and pain, and it's going to suck. I promise you, it's going to suck so damn bad. Like, when you live a life of regret, pain, and just suffering, it's going to suck so bad. I promise y'all. That's one of them sucky things that happens to a lot of people. It just does. That's why it's like, this is the point of my platform right here, y'all. I'm so glad when he said I'm a narcissist. I'm like, yes, because this is the point. I want more narcissists to call in, tell me a story. I'll share it on Self-Aware Sundays. That's what Self-Aware Sundays is about. Self-aware narcissist, becoming self-aware, because becoming self-aware is just step one. You can be a self-aware narcissist and still a horrible person. I know a few of them on TikTok, Instagram, some of them on YouTube. They're self-aware victims, self-aware horrible ass people. The self-awareness does not mean you're going to be better. Self-awareness does not guarantee change. Self-awareness just means that you know. You can be a self-aware narcissist, and that just means you know that you're a narcissist. You have to be willing to take some criticism, because not everybody is trying to attack you. And let's say I still do my one-on-one coaching over Zoom. I've been talking to a lot more narcissists lately over Zoom, doing coaching. Hey, this is what I learned in therapy. This is how I apply it, and things like that. So mentalhealness.net, I'm more than willing to talk to narcissistic people. I'm fine with that, yo. But anyways, shout out to Chad. If you're in North Carolina, shoot me an email. I'll put you in touch with my therapist. But she only works in North Carolina. You know, she doesn't do Zoom anywhere else. She just works in North Carolina. That's the only place she's licensed at. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, Mental Illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you for watching my video to the end. I'm super eternally grateful for every single one of you. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so we can help reach more people, help more people, and things like that. The self-love brand is available. I Love Me. The self-love journal is available as well. Links in the description of every video I do. If you haven't already as well, look into joining the channel memberships for behind the scenes perks, priority responses to comments, and things like that, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.